Hey, how you doing, Scorpios? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well and are looking forward to the rest of your year ahead. So let's get into your reading, shall we? Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel by pressing the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Also, please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, as well as any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. So, I'm also giving out free private and personal readings. So if you guys would like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So, it does say two couples. Yeah, two couples. So it could be something about two couples. That's the first thing that's just popped out. Okay, we have the two of cups and we have the ace of cups. Okay, so let's see what's going on with two couples. It says, I gave myself to you one time and I can give myself to her. Well, it sounds like a third party. It doesn't sound like two couples. It sounds like this. Doesn't say why this person wants you so bad, Scorpio, but it does say good karma's coming to you if you feel like you can move on. It does say punishments is there with people of negative karma with your mind, with the person that you could want or wants you. It says no one knows why this person keeps manifesting you and putting negative energy on you. This person may not know why they're doing it either, but they keep continuing to pray to God that negative karma can come to you. Alright. It says no need to speak about it. I know that I did it and I constantly work on you every week, every day and every month. Okay, someone is being tamed there. Alright. It does say, you know, someone's being tamed there by information according to the laws of your mind, or maybe even people that don't like you and pushing bad wills against you. Could be even related to you as a family member, maybe even your father or another parent, but it does say bad mind games are being played with a man that doesn't like you and he keeps pushing negative men to fill you up or make you feel like you're doing something in the mind of others. This will be interesting to look into in a personal reading, to be fair, for some of you guys that may be going through this. Okay, someone is ready to get some help and says, I've caused you mind games all my life and I don't know why I do it. There's a mean man here called your mind, but it says it's not really your mind, it's a man. It could be a man that's related to you. Okay. And there's also taming someone there that wants to get some type of help with some type of risk as well, and to nurture this person as well. Something about something's tamed there to nurture a person at risk is coming up as well. It says, no need to speak about it. I do know that I've caused you mind games and I do play you. I do feel like you need to call me up and say everything is okay. I don't know if everything is okay and I do wonder if I can continue to play mind games with you. Okay. So someone knows that they lawfully practice good karma in their mind and they wonder if you're okay. It does say good karma can come to you if you ward yourself off of negative energy in your mind and study that there's good fortune here instead of bad mood swings or bad luck or bad memories. Okay. It says, now you know that you can move past these energies and practice good karma in your mind. Sending you to punishment in your mind is not a place where you need to be. If you're always practicing to move forward and look forward for good things, punishments will move on and they will stably move away. So some of you guys really need to meditate and practice good karma in your mind and start thinking about positive energy so that the negative can, you know, move on. It says, I know that I witnessed you in my mind today and I told you off, and I told you off very, very well. I didn't want to speak about it, but I told you off. Okay, so someone's been thinking about you and telling you off in your mind. It says, I know that I do this constantly and I work on this every week. I don't know why I do it, but I don't know who's telling me to do it either. I shouldn't do it and I know this. So someone's aware that they shouldn't do it, but they keep hearing things in their mind to do it. It says, when will I know to go away in my mind and stop bothering you? Maybe I live too far away to even fight you. I know I could fight you, but my mind's telling me, nope, I shouldn't fight you and I need to stop. Okay, so someone could live far away or live at a distance and this person keeps fighting you. Okay, in their mind though. It says it's a bad man and he keeps practicing weaving out the definite decisions in your mind to think that you're going to be that one to do it. So this man is trying to put mind games in your mind and thinking that whatever he's practicing in his mind about your mind could make something happen, because he thinks negatively of your mind and then is using that against you to almost like self-harm. Like he wants you to self-harm, but through his memory bank of you and thinking negatively of you because of maybe once you might have opened up to this person about an incident that you may have had in your life, and then is now constantly using that against you. It says it may have been more than one time if there's other people involved, but people do know that they keep studying each other and worshipping the I'm hearing worshipping the dead and practicing negative energy to conjure up negative energy to practice on other people. It says no one knows why they do it in your star sign, Scorpio. Maybe it's because you live in the mind of the dead. It does say that you are Scorpio, so you are represented by the death card. Okay, so it could be in regards to that. It says no one knows why it happens so much to Scorpio females, because females are gentle and more majestic in their love and finances and like to see that good karma comes to them. It says many times over you will witness things that are not going to be so pleasing to your mind, but you can change the outcome by looking into things that are more practical and more enduring in a lifetime of good karma instead of bad energy. So definitely needing to get a bit more spiritual, trying to see how you can weave out the negative energies and start pushing more of the positive energies into place so they can stably manifest in your life, so you can see more good karmas play out in your minds as well as in your life experiences. It says now you know what to do. Start pleading guilty in your mind or start telling yourself off is never going to be the answer. All the time you may have been doing this, or maybe even saying stuff to yourself that's not so great. Always call out the demons and tell them they're not allowed to exist in your mind or even live in your mind or stay there for purposes beyond your understanding. It says now you know how to help yourself practice good karma and let these spirits move on. They have been troubling you. In March, there was a surge of energy punishing you and pushing these spirits onto you. The reason why is because Pisces always sends out negative energy in their mind, in the back of their mind, about people. It says the Pisces star sign is not always helpful to you if you feel like you need advice or support or help. It can punish you as well as give you advice, support or help, but it does send out good karma if you feel like you need to support your mind in ways that are uttering 9 years of silence in your mind. I don't know what that means. I keep hearing this 9 years of silence and 9 this and 9 that. So let's see what's going on with this 9 energy. I hear 9-mindedness and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what's going on. It says 9 years ago you did something, and it doesn't say it's good. Okay. It says there are commitments that are not wanted, and there are ideas or details of your punishment in your mind. Some of you guys may have noticed that you don't feel anything according to your mind. In fact, you may have never felt it before until now. Okay, it says bad news is there for the person that doesn't know who they need to speak to about the punishment, but it does say the punishment does reside with the person that knows that they can't give you a punishment until they speak about it to themselves. Why am I here? Who am I? Where am I? And why do I do what I do? It says, no one always speaks this way, but bloody hell, would you imagine someone keeps doing this to you and making you think that it's always going to happen? It says, no one knows why this female keeps talking about you so much and making this person think so much about you and making you feel like you have to speak out or talk out about negative karma. It says there's an air sign person that's always doing this. It could be a problem with them and they don't know how to speak about it. It says, why would she cause you so much harm or pain? If she's causing you harm or pain, she needs to stop and wonder why she's doing that. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. It says family rituals are there, and it does stop you from looking into punishments. It does look you up and say you need to stop looking into proud energy and black out from any good karma. Okay, so we're going to try and ignore this energy, Scorpios, as much as possible, because whatever's there, it's not needed, it's not wanted, and you definitely need to move forward and live your life. Okay, so let's see what energies are there for the Scorpio, please. Scorpios all around the world, please. It says, more times over you have good karma, and it doesn't say bad news is there. It says laugh because you have been put under a spell, or maybe someone is attacking you. It does say punishments are there for the people that have been looking forward to you living in your life in a mindful way or in a bad way. It says bad news is there for anyone that keeps punishing the Scorpio. It says there is wish fulfillment if you guarantee that you can successfully thrive and punish those that keep punishing you and block these people out. It says moving on and being loyal. Someone wants to travel to you. I do see that. Someone wants to travel to you and could be hiding behind their mind about punishments or negative energy. It says someone is wishing for someone and then rushes towards working on that, walking away, or rushing towards someone that could have walked away and is contemplating when this person would stop putting down these legal battles in your mind. It says this person keeps probably making you feel like you're nervous or scared, or maybe even troubling you. Okay, so someone's using someone else to tarnish you in some way as well. All right, this person may have regrets about staying out in the cold. This person is struggling to move forward or feels like they have verbal conflict and keeps judging you. It also says this person's also judging themselves and wondering how they can manipulate you, okay, and wanting to know how they can mark your territory in the back of their mind. Okay. It says many times over you are sorting out your finances, your bills, and taking care of your reoccurring issues and sorting these out just fine. Nothing's to say it's set in stone, but it does say good karma is coming to you. It says Wednesday you will practice having a lifestyle of peace and harmony and constantly wanting to work on it. It says all this time you needed to see that you had good karma, and you laugh because you do look into it and study it and look at it again, and you wonder why people keep punishing you. It says no one knows other than you, and why a female keeps bothering you more than anything. So there could be a female that's bothering you right now. Okay. It could be a man as well that feels like there's a female tarnishing his reputation or bringing him down. It does say this man keeps punishing himself by using other people to punish other females, and females is what he does, punish. He punishes all the females right now, and he wants to know that punishment is there for them mentally or even in their minds about why he had to do wrong or harm them. Okay, so this is turning into like a reading about men punishing women as well. It says most of the time they keep punishing the females for what it is that they've said or did to the female and don't know how to practice good karma. It says they all need to sow their seeds in a new light and stop punishing every man or woman or female that does not listen to who they are. Okay, could be some Scorpio males, or it could be, you know, other males right now as well. It says most of the time it is the man that keeps punishing the woman, but the woman keeps punishing the man with what she says. If she judges him, it says it's not good news because he's always turning around and looking for excuses to get revenge. It's also one woman that doesn't like you and she constantly wonders why you keep speaking about her or even looking at her when she's tarnishing your reputation or trying to bring you down. She does subject herself to negativity in her mind, and she's also pushing that same energy on you and wondering why it's not working for you to have a good lifestyle in the way she wants it to be, which is a negative one. It is not positive, it is negative. Okay? It does say that some of you guys may feel like the woman is doing this to you. And it does say the female wants a good life and wants to stay with you for a lifelong sentence of good karma. It says bad news is there for the man that doesn't believe this and wonders why a good woman would want him to be a good man if he doesn't want to be a good man and he wants to be a negative one. It says, when will you learn that I can't be you and you can't be me and we can't all be the same? It doesn't say we have to live together or stay together, but would you give me some time of yours? Maybe even to come round, speak to you, make love to you, have sex with you, maybe even make a kid. It says it's always going to be this way until you understand why the Scorpio man is like this, or even another man that could be like this. It says men like this are not going to be the easiest to deal with, but there is men like this that have the energy of kryptonite and negative mind games that they play with females. They do know how to punish females or bring them down or send them to hell or make them feel tarnished. It says many times over you've needed to understand why men keep doing this to you. It's because they love to bring women down. It does say the air sign quality is not great right now. The Aquarius energies is not great for this. It does bring females down. It does punish them, which is why they do have punishments in their mind for females right now. It says many times over they've always mocked women and wanted to bring them down, dragging them. Doesn't that sound familiar? Dragging them. You know, maybe that's why there's a lot of men that want to be drag queens, Scorpio. Have you ever thought of why there's drag queens? Maybe because men want to drag women and mimic women and imitate women, you know? And if you think about it, there's been a lot of men that have been wanting to dress up as women online and mock them and make fun of who they are and stuff like that. Just side note there. It says why figure things out so much in a way that it's going to be bad. It does say good karma is coming to you if you figure it out and understand who you are. It's not so nice to understand everything, but it does say good karma comes when you do have an understanding with your mind to figure things out and purposely put yourself back on a pedestal of why does this happen? Why does that happen? And try to understand which way you can go from there. Okay, so if you've been questioning yourself about things and trying to understand, you know, why is certain situations happening, it's good to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on. But then you can, you know, try and find a way after that to move forward in a way that is more beneficial for you if you can. Okay, it says it may not be easy because there is a lot of, it says there's a lot of enemies that want to tarnish your reputation. It says it doesn't look good for you to always try to figure things out at times because they don't want to know that you know so much and they feel like you know a lot as a female Scorpio. Okay. It says enough times you've been ordered in your mind to pay attention to all the negative karma that you've had in your life and you never did it, but now you may be looking into it and wondering why it's going to be so mindful in your mind to pay up all your negative karma in your mind. It says never mind why you've had to pay all the negative karma in your mind. Attention, now you feel like you're doing it. Maybe it's because you need more time to look into who you are as an individual. It says love life will suffer one day is what a female is saying. It doesn't necessarily say that it will always be that way, but there could be a person, like I said, there's a woman here and she seems to be nurturing her own selfishness and her own wish fulfillment. Now this could be you that wants things your way, but it could be a person that is punishing themselves for some type of break that they've had, or a breakup, or it could be you that, you know, you've broken up with certain things It doesn't necessarily even mean, you know, love life, but it is discussing this right now. So it's saying your love life will be punished one day by a person that could be important to you, that doesn't want to speak to you, but does see that you're moving forward and shouting out, well, I did it. I didn't get any negative mind games to play with the man, because the man keeps tarnishing my reputation. Like I said, you could be with a man like that, that's tarnishing your reputation. Okay, you may be calling out, you know, to calling out for codependency too much. Now, codependency is the devil energy as well. And it does say you need to look into justifying, studying this energy as well. It says there is a perspective there for you to know with a man as well that could be working on knowing this too. But it also says there's a female here, right? There's a female, she's selfish, right? And she wants to be direct with herself about her selfishness and to break up all the mental trauma that she's had. And she's judging either you moving forward with her problems, maybe because you could be related to her, or you could be a friend of hers, or you could just be someone that knows her in some way. And she wants to tarnish your reputation by you manifesting, taking liberties with her in some way. But I'm also seeing with her, she also manifests an obsession with seeing someone here as well. And by justifying this, she studies the perspective of what's going on behind the scenes with this person and doesn't know where he is. And she keeps punishing you. And it's like it keeps bringing you down to replace her feelings of goodwill. It's like tarnishing your reputation to punish herself. Instead, she doesn't want to punish herself. She wants to punish you. And she keeps pulling you into her negative energy. She doesn't like talking about these things openly, but she doesn't know why she keeps listening to you in her mind and telling you off. She always does this every week. She says she doesn't know why she keeps doing that, but she does know that she's under a ritual or some type of spell of the person's that's pulling her down and keeps dragging you, the female, possibly if you're a child of hers, or maybe even related to her, or just a friend or a cousin, whoever it is, this person keeps dragging you into their problems. So let's see what else is going on, Scorpio, other than this. It could be a man that doesn't, you know, he's working on hiding, and he knows he's hiding as well from you, like doesn't want to talk to you as well. He says he sees this and he doesn't want to know that you're the one that's going to punish him. He also realizes that you know that you could work on things in a better way. Okay, some of you guys just need help because your person could be at work, or you know, he could be busy a lot. It does say that there could be another person around you, though, that, you know, maybe you had a past relationship with, and this person keeps dragging you down too. But it says many men have done this and pulled you into their circle of karma and negative mind games. It says many of them keep dragging you. When are you going to realize that you can release your mind from them, but never pay attention to what it is that's going on? And then suddenly you'll realize that punishments are no longer there. These men will fall away and have to fall down in the mind games of their own and look for someone else to tarnish. Okay, it says good karma will come to you this week as long as you love yourself and practice good karma. Work on yourself more and see justice in your mind, in good value systems of your own, to partner up with someone that's going to be more beneficial to you. It does say time wasted on these men are not going to be good if they are not so great to you. It does say good karma will come when you time the situation, because the time of the mind games is going to be worn off in the month of April. It says April in the new year, but it also says there is justice by October, if you see why. Justice by October means it's not going to worn off straight away, but it will make you realize that you can push this energy away and start again. Never live that bad karmic mind game again that you may have played with yourself, with men that were not going to be useful to you. Instead, finding a man that could be more useful to you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your work, Scorpios. Work for Scorpios is going to be beautiful. It says working on you and yourself, and the way you take productivity into accountability is going to be more caring than usual. You care for people and you care for others, and you work very, very proudly about what it is that you do. It says many times over, someone could want to take the opportunity with you and work with you and study you and ask you a question, or maybe even need your support this week. It says next week they will need your support a lot, and good karma will come in your work. Okay, so let's see what's going on with business for Scorpio. Business is going to be poor for you. It says poor information is there, bad news is there, but it does say good karma will come when you least expect it. Watch and see what is written to you, and watch out until the new year and see how things change your mind. It says bad news is there until the new year. It says maybe you need to speak to me and I will tarnish your reputation if you want me to. I may not want to, but I can see that you really want to work on your business, and maybe I don't need you to. I just know that I need to tarnish your reputation to make you think everything is going to work out better for you one day, and maybe not. It says a bad person is there, or a mind game is being played with people in war at business right now. It says many times over you can change this, or look for the right people or information or document to support your outcome. It does say good karma will work with you when you see what's going on. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your love life right now. Love life for Scorpios. It says mind games are there, but it does say a good man is there for some of you guys that really believe that you have a good man. And there is a good man there for some of you guys that are working together with your partner and studying the situation more carefully. It says bad news is there for those that don't see their men, or working against their men, or feel like the man is working against you. It says 9 times out of 10, all these men are working against you this year. Currently, it does say many of them are playing mind games, but it does say good karma is there when you work against them, or work in a way that you can understand them and move forward in a way where you can move past their negative mind games. It does say that you have to defend shutting something down or closing something down and move forward, and maybe even looking to see which direction you need to work on moving forward in order for you guys to see which way the man is going to partner up with you. It says it's unrequited today, tomorrow, and maybe until the new year. This mind game is being played with a man that wants to work on no communication, or maybe even work on it's unrequited partnering up with something that he may have going on in his life or in his mind, or the stress levels that he has to endure. It says he needs to tidy up his mind and sort out things and look forward to good karma. He does love you for some of you guys, and wants you to know that he is staying with you and maybe making sure things are better in the new year. But right now he needs to work on warding off the negative energy that he's been receiving from other men or women or people around him that are making him feel bad. It says many times over, there's a man that doesn't need to see this, and maybe he is working with you, for you, or against you. The ones that are working against you see that they don't want to sleep with you more than once, or maybe even sleep with you more than once, but make you believe there is no punishment greater than giving you a one-night stand, or making you feel like you're just a slut or a hoe or a one-night stand. It says no one needs to speak to these men, and it says many of them will wither or fall out with you or move on. It says mind games are being played with these men, and they need to move on. No one knows why they keep playing mind games but them. It says blessings to you all that want to have a good mind game to play with yourself, where you can have a good person that can work on things with you and work with you and see that good karma is coming to you. So let's see what's going on with those that are single. It says those that are single want to see that good karma comes, and everyone that sees good karma comes will work on things in a positive way. It says when you see what happens on Tuesday, there is something that you may need to be mindful of. There's a man here that wants to see you, or maybe even take you out, or maybe even leave you alone. He doesn't know how to make a decision right now, but he does know he will be making a decision by this week, whether or not he should come and stay with you, or look out for you, or even trust you again. He doesn't know if he should come forward right now, but he does still your mind to say, well, I do not know if I could see you in the way you want to see me, or maybe I can see you in the way you see me, but I don't want to see you in the ways that you could see me behind the scenes. I have fraud, I have negative energy, I have karma, I have bad news, I have bad blood, I have bad everything. I don't want you to see all of that. So some of these men don't want you to see them for who they are, okay? It does say there's a lot of them like this as well that want to come forward to women, or even the men that feel like the women are being the ones to hate on them and teach them a lesson, or maybe even play the similar mind game that the man could be playing with the women. It does say there's bad news there for relationships right now. It does say karma is there and bad news is there right now for relationships until the new year. It says, bless you all and wait patiently and work on good karma coming to you. When it comes to you, you will see who's who and how to work against the negative energies, or even possibly feel like you are proud of your partner and can work with them and commit to them and them with you, and see that there's good light and good karma coming to you all. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Those in a relationship want to know when their partner is coming out with them, like coming out of a mind game or playing them for a fool. It says most of you are going to come forward this week or this Wednesday and speak about it with your person. This person may not want to see you, but does know they need to speak about when they're going to come forward, or at least show you that they're coming forward in the next 2 weeks. Okay. It says this person may not want to speak to you right now and may be silent and maybe even be giving you the cold shoulder. Or for some of you guys, this person just has important details of you telling them that they don't need you right now, and maybe just doing other things to surprise you later on this week or this month. It says some of you guys are dealing with men that don't want to speak about you but do have good karma with you, and some of them really do enjoy spending time with you and working together with you. Some of them don't and some of them do. Some of them that don't know how to speak to you right now and maybe not wanting to know which way things are going for you. But it does say good karma comes to you when you work on things in a way that you can please yourself and not worry or stress about the man that's playing mind games with you, that doesn't want to see you happy. So let's see what's going on with those that are in a marriage right now. It says marriage couples are moving forward, practicing good karma for their wedding vows. Both of you know what you have done to commit to each other, and both of you see that you are proud with each other. Punishing each other is not going to be a sign of good karma. This Wednesday, it says many of you will want to know why you're living together, or even speaking with each other in such ways that you have done in the recent past. It says practicing good karma moving forward is not going to be always the greatest news, because it doesn't say both of you are moving forward in the right direction. I.e., one of you could move on, or one of you could decide you want to move forward, or one of you doesn't want to speak to the other, or one of you doesn't want to speak about the negative energy or the good karma. It says one of you are going to sort out who's going to be the one to move forward and make the first move, to maybe miscommunicate or not miscommunicate, but some of you guys will communicate well. It says some of you guys won't communicate well, and some of you guys really won't see each other in the next 2 weeks because you're trying to warn each other off of negative issues, or maybe even pushing each other away when it comes to certain cause for concerns in the relationship or the marriage. It says you both need to work against the problems instead of working against each other. Wow. So let's see what's going on with individual star signs. What's going on with Aries and Scorpio? Aries does not want to see any time with you left alone in their mind. They feel like they no longer need you, but they do. It's like they don't want to keep seeing you in their mind, but they still study you and wonder why it didn't work or why it couldn't work. It says there's a message here for you to read or see from them in the next 2 weeks or today. It says maybe today, tomorrow, or maybe never again. This person might not want to speak to you, but sometimes wants to. This person may not want to speak to you right now, but does punish their mind and say, well, why wouldn't I? I need to speak to her, I need to call her, text her, or I need to speak to him, call him, or text him. So let's see what's going on with those that are dealing with a Taurus. It says Taurus will proudly leave you alone and subject you to negative energy in your mind and leave you behind permanently. It says this person never wanted to know you in the bad way and didn't want to see you anymore. This person may not want to speak to you today or ever again. It says maybe they need to practice moving on and leaving you alone. It says they don't know how to, but they do know that they can, and they don't know if you want to, but they may not want to speak to you any more than this. It says they may speak to you because they have to sleep with you or live with you, but it does say they have bad news in themselves of how they feel about you, or don't want to know that they feel bad about you. They just want to know things could get better between you and them. It says no one knows why they want to punish themselves so much over the sure identity problems of their souls. and maybe even seeing themselves is hard at times to adjust to, because they want to see how everyone else is doing but not them. They always look outwardly and not inwardly at their problems, or even problems they have in their soul, but they do look at how you look at yourself and wonder why it doesn't work. So let's see what's going on with Geminis and Scorpios. It says Gemini never wants to speak to you again, but does hold on to resentment and negative feelings. This person may not want to speak to you about what's going on right now, but does know that they need to speak to you later on if they need to sleep with you or stay with you, or maybe even give you a card or a gift. This person doesn't want to, but does dare themselves to give you something that's going to help you to tarnish your own mind about who it is you thought they were, and doesn't want to make you feel bad. It says this person does not want to make you feel bad for whatever it is that you feel like you've seen in them, and doesn't want you to feel like you see it in them anymore, and may not want to push you forward to speaking to them anymore. But it does say that they don't want to see you anymore right now. So they're holding a card against you to say, well, you do not need to know who I am. I don't need to know who you are, but maybe I need to leave you alone. So let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Scorpios. Cancerian never wants to speak about this with you and always wants to try you in your mind. It says you always feel like you have to work on me and I don't know why. Maybe I feel like I can't get back to you, or maybe I want you more than anything. I just don't know why I keep doing this to you. It says that the Scorpio person or man feels like he can't get what he wants with the Scorpio, and wants to know if the Cancerian can have him back. It does say that this Scorpio man does not know how to speak about it, but he also wants to know that he can play mind games. He doesn't like Scorpio and he doesn't like Cancerian, but he always wonders why he should have stayed with his own star sign. He wonders why he respects his star sign more than any other star sign and loves the star sign that he is. He also believes that he doesn't want to see anyone other than the wish fulfillment of a Scorpio loving him and making him feel good for whoever he wants to speak to, sleep with, or stay with. It does say he has negative energy inside himself and doesn't want to see himself punish himself through any negative energies of the person that he wants. He just wants to have what he wants, take what he wants, steal what he wants, and get what he wants. It doesn't say it's good karma with the Scorpio man right now, because he does believe that he has looked at his mind games and played himself, or maybe even plays himself again and again and doesn't know how to study that. It says there's no need to speak about the Cancerian because they don't know how to speak about themselves. They always look at other people and wash away problems in their minds and put it past them. It says they always find a way to wiggle their way out of things and let good karma come to them. It says, why the Cancerian always in my mind? It does say that you guys look for Cancerians a lot in your mind, or maybe it says that there's one woman that doesn't want to be interested in this, or maybe there's females that not really bothered about the Scorpio man, or even looking at the Scorpio man and want to know where the Scorpio man is going, and is it a Cancerian? Cancerians do not want to trust that Scorpios are going to be there for them. It says bad news is there for anyone that wants to see a Cancerian, because the Cancerian does want to take a risk with you and your perspective at times, but doesn't always see things your way, and does push your negative energy to yourself and keeps it pushing in their own mind until they need you again to speak to you for something, maybe negative energy or bad news, or maybe even problems that they need solving, and may want to use you for whatever it is that you have to seek help, or even revenge to pollute their mind. They say you pollute their mind, so they don't mind talking to you once in a lifetime, or never again, or once in a while, but not often. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Leos. Scorpio and Leo don't know which way they're heading. They just know they date each other and love each other and laugh at each other and laugh with each other and make fun of each other and then make fun of the situations they see. They really work hard to wonder why it doesn't work sometimes, or even work at times, because they do have good karma. They do balance things out with more than one thing and many things over and over again. It does work between Scorpios and Leos love Scorpios so much that they don't know how to speak about negativity in their mind, but they do hold it in their mind for Scorpios. And Scorpios doesn't like it but Scorpio doesn't want to hear it, or doesn't even mind at times when they're pushing it back on the Leos. It says Leo and Scorpio will do well together as long as they laugh it off and push past the negative energies. All right, so let's see what's going on with Virgos and Scorpios. Virgos does not want to see you in a bad way and does wish you well. This person does mean well by you and wants to know where you are in your life right now today. Even call you, text you maybe, wanting to know if you're okay. Laughing at you behind your back is not going to be the answer, says the Virgo, but the Virgo doesn't want to see that you are in a revengeful mood with them. They feel like they have laughed at you many times over and don't know why they keep doing this. They keep wanting to know everything is okay though, and wants to know if you're going to be proud. A proud mum or dad to them soon. Maybe even a proud parent. It could be a parent that you could be laughing at, or maybe even a sister or a brother. It says many times over they find it hard to deal with you in relationships, but they know that they love you. They feel like you could be one of your many times over friends with benefits and not wanting to say it. They just feel like stealing that mindset and say, well, we are friends, but not really. Sometimes we just use each other for what we need. Ugh. How does Scorpio feel about Virgo though? Scorpio doesn't care about Virgo, and Virgo needs to move on, is what Scorpio says. Virgo does not know who Scorpio is or who they're dealing with. It just says, Scorpio, you need to move on. If you don't like me, then you don't like me. But Virgo already knows this and doesn't care and keeps pushing their negative energy on Scorpio. What's going on with Libra and Scorpio? Libra is many times over a good person to Scorpio, but doesn't really understand why they mean well to them all the time when they don't always mean well to the Scorpio. It does say bad news is there for the Scorpio that doesn't understand the Libra, and then the Libra wants to move on. Doesn't really want to speak much today or tomorrow, but does know that sometimes they need them. Today is not a good day for them to want them, or even this week or this month. Sometimes they just need to leave Scorpio alone because Scorpio doesn't want to speak to them, but they also know they need the Scorpio on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or any given day, really, because they punish their mind or tarnish their reputation or even put them down, or even see that they try to bring them into things and then push them back again. It does say bad news is there for the Libra that feels like they can win over Scorpio, because Scorpio will always punish a Libra and make them see it's not worth it, until one day they see that Libra has shut them down and pushed them away for good. And then it says Libra will never want to speak to them again and always cuts them off. It does say Libra wants to cut off the Scorpio and doesn't know how, but doesn't know why they slept with them or stayed with them in the first place, and maybe even made them, you know, keep a kid or get pregnant, or even laugh at them for wanting to know that they're in a relationship that they're stuck in and doesn't know how to move on. Sometimes they feel threatened by the Scorpio, or the Libra feels threatened by a failing lover that doesn't want to see them again. Right, let's see what's going on with Scorpios and Scorpios. Scorpio hates Scorpio right now and doesn't know how to speak to them. It says both of you don't want to deal with each other and wonder why it's not working. It says bad news is there for Scorpio and Scorpio right now because they're wanting to know each other, but they don't know how. They just don't know how, and they keep pushing each other away. They just keep tarnishing each other's reputation or dragging them into nonsense, or maybe making them see that bad news is there. It says it doesn't always have to be this way, but right now it's not really a good time for the Scorpio and the Scorpio to be together. It says when the Scorpio needs the Scorpio again, it will be at night time or even in the morning time when they see that they have to move on, or even live their life in another way where they can see the Scorpio doesn't want anything more than just lovemaking or sex. The Scorpio does not want to just have sex, but they do know that they keep pushing them to believe it is just this, in a mindful way, respecting who they are and keeping themselves in a mood, or even keeping themselves prioritized, or even private affairs. It says Scorpio does not know who I am, and Scorpio doesn't know who she is. Scorpio both know who they are, but may not know each other, and sometimes they want to steal each other's ideas. It says both of you know that good karma is coming when you work things out, and both of you may have feuds or love affairs that don't strike attention of many, but it does say one individual will push you to it if the Scorpio man always wants to steal the energy of the females and bring another woman into the mix. Or man. And it says sometimes the female does this as well, but right now both of you are not working things in a practical way, and both of you have proud enemy energy inside of you, and it won't work if you both want this opportunity but then don't take it, because both of you want the opportunity, I see, but don't want to take it because you could be punishing each other right now. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sag and Scorpio. Sag doesn't want to deal with the Scorpio, and Scorpio does not want to deal with the Sag. The Sag does not want to hear from the Scorpio right now and could be busy working or even practicing good karma in their own mind or their own life. As for Scorpio, it does say practicing good karma with the Sag will help me one day, so I need to work on that and sort out who I am. It says when I see my Sag, I'm in trouble, because I don't want to feel like I'm in a bad mood with them. I do need to release this energy and look forward to seeing them later on today or tomorrow. It does say that nothing is always going to be set in stone, but they do work towards working out their situations or striving for a better resolution to their problems and looking forward to how they can see better karma come. It says Sag will do this more than the Scorpio, but the Scorpio will also follow suit when they feel like they need to and have to. And proudness is there, and karma is there, and good deeds are there, and punishing each other is not going to be the answer. So what's going on with Scorpio and Capricorn? Scorpio and Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want to see Scorpio in a mindful way of who they are, but does need to support them at times and may need to support them today or tomorrow. It does say sometimes they need to support each other, and that's what they do. They do need each other and steal each other's ideas and look forward to good karma coming. It says negative energy is always going to be in the back of Scorpio's mind, according to someone else that wants to drag them into their problems. It does say problems are not always going to be important to the Scorpio. In fact, it does say Scorpio does want to push away any negative energy of a person that wants to steal from them or even push them in a bad mood. But it says Capricorn does not need them to punish themselves and wants them to know that good karma can come as long as they stop laughing at the Scorpio at times when they want to drag them into their own negative energy. It says right now they don't need to do that, but don't want to know that they have to do it in the next 2 days or 2 weeks either. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Aquarius. Aquarius can't believe they're in so much luck with the Scorpio right now. They do feel like they fell in love and wanted to know that they can fall in love again and again. It says trust and believe good karma can come when the Aquarius feels like they want to know things are going to work out for them. It says it doesn't always work out for them, and sometimes it does. It just depends on which Aquarius you're dealing with. But it does say good karma is there for you and Aquarius today if you want to solve your problems or sort something out or give them back something or help them with something or do something nice for them because maybe they tried to work on something and helped you. It says laugh it off, and maybe you'll see that good karma comes next week with them too, because they're not always in the mood to help you or be there for you or even give you good karma. It says bad news is there for all of you guys that deal with Aquarius, because they always want to tarnish people's reputation, drag them down or bring them down. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces. Pisces does not want to pretend that everything is okay and wonders when you're going to speak to them again. It does say Pisces does not want to see you more than a week or two, or maybe even sells your soul out to negative energy that they see coming in your life, or maybe even pushes you down to a negative mind game that they play with you. They always feel like they can get away with it, and trust and believe they do at times, but it doesn't always work. And it says Scorpio will banish their energy and push them back into their self to make them see themselves. It says no more time to see if negative energy is there with a Pisces, because the Pisces does not want you, but the Pisces also knows that they need you and don't know how to speak to you. And today they may need you and know that they can't deal with you right now because you're not going to be there for them. It says, when are you going to be there for me? And I'm not certain that it's going to happen this week, but it could do. So if I try to call you or text you, maybe you'll answer, is what Pisces says. Will you please me and say that you're going to call me as well? Or maybe do I have to call you? When are you due? When are you due to come back to me? When are you going to see me again? I want to know where you are, and I don't know how to speak to you, but I do want to speak to you, says the Pisces. So, my lovelies, that was your tarot card reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Angel messages for Scorpio. It says relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. It says we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So there could be an argument or a conflict that is being resolved now, or maybe someone wants to resolve it with you now and is impatient, or maybe you could be just solving these things this week. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It says, you know what to do, Archangel Ariel. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, so trust yourself and act upon it without delay. Don't let any negative energy waver you, Scorpios. Okay, it says, you are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Okay, so there is, you know, some energies there that are protecting you. That could be God, Spirit, whoever you believe in. Okay, it says prioritize, Archangel Metatron. It says focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So some of you guys need more help getting, you know, organized and motivated right now. All right. Maybe some of you guys feel like, you know, you're a bit tired, lethargic, or just don't feel like you've had much motivation. Maybe too much energy is dragging you down in some ways. Maybe too much things you've had to deal with at once, and just need, you know, a bit more support maybe from your mind, your guides, or people around you that can help you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the universal messages. It says, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. That's beautiful. It says hope is the conduit for miracles. Okay. It also says my vibes speak louder than my words. It also says in reverse, happiness is my birthright. So happiness is your birthright, Scorpios, but maybe, you know, someone's been trying to stop you from feeling that way. All right. Hopefully that can change. It says the universe works fast when I am having fun. So let's see what's going on with your numbers. It says number 28, number 47, number 68, number 99, and number 24 and 90 is going to be a good karmic reason why you need it. There is problems where you have probably moved past something, but it doesn't say it's good news, but it does say it's good news if you can believe otherwise. It says problems with anyone that's trying to steal from you, take from you, or take revenge with you is not going to work out in your favor if you believe it. But if you believe that you can change your outcome or your circumstances, make yourself aware of number 11 so you can sort through your problems. Okay, so I will speak to you again in your next reading, Scorpios. Ciao for now. Bye.